nice little sunset in the background there. And today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. So you'll notice we're back home. We've been in spawn for the last couple of episodes, building the post office there, and we're back home. So as you can see, the stable's still over there. I haven't done any work on it because I still can't get a silk touch pick, which is getting increasingly frustrating. As you can see, I've got the levels for it. I just basically have to bide my time and wait for it to become available, really. That's all I can do. So I am going to go and find a nether fortress. Now I do need to find one because we need blaze rods to make potions and stuff, so that's got to be done. I can't remember if I've been to the Nether on Whispercraft. I don't think I have actually, so this is, well, I mean, probably most of you know the Nether. It might look a little bit different if you haven't done 1.10 because we have the magma blocks around. And I'm just going to kind of have a wander around, see if we can't spot some sort of fortress somewhere. I knew I'd made some steps down somewhere. So I've been here before, not a huge amount. I haven't really explored a huge amount. I've just come and collected resources, really. I mentioned when we were at spawn, I went and got some quartz and stuff like that, so that's really all I've done, but I would love to find a nether fortress because blaze rods are super useful, and you know, things like nether wart, stuff like that. Although I think you can get nether wart just naturally around now. I can't remember too much, so I'm going to kind of make a decision on a direction to actually head. Now I've got a bow. It's a power 3 bow, which is not bad. So if we come across any ghast, then I can try and hit them. I've already got the return to sender achievement. Oh look, a little magma cube. We'll take that out because you might drop some magma cream. He didn't. Okay. Why don't it be the adult ones which do that? But yeah, we'll try and leave a little like path of torches so we can find our way back. But if I do get lost, I have enough stuff to make a nether fortress. Yeah, as if I had enough stuff to make a nether fortress. Oh, what's that? But I've got enough materials to make another nether portal, so I could just portal my way out and then kind of find my way back over land. Now, that would be more difficult theoretically because when you travel in the nether, it's actually a lot further. So I can't remember what the exact ratio is, but maybe it's something like 4 times. So for every 1 block I travel here, I actually travel 4 blocks in the outside world. So I don't know if that's the exact ratio, don't quote me on it, but it's certainly something similar to that. So yeah, it would mean a longer journey, but obviously the overworld is a lot easier to navigate around. And we'll pick up resources like quartz and glowstone along the way, so just to make things a little bit easier. I mean, you never know, maybe we won't have to travel too far to actually find a fortress. The best thing to do, I generally find, is try and head for like wide open, like big lava lakes, because then you get a good view across, and especially if you've got your view distance set to quite far, you can often spot the kind of the straight edges of, you know, a fortress in the background. Let's go up to the top. But here we'll have to obviously be very careful to avoid the lava, but it shouldn't be too tough. I mean, you know, it's bright orange, so we should be able to see it, but yeah, I mean, once we kind of can start making potions, and you can do all sorts with that. You know, you can make potions of like flame resistance and stuff like that, and then you don't even have to worry about falling in lava. You know, so once I get this silk touch pick, I can actually concentrate on enchanting some super cool things. But really, that's the thing that's kind of holding me back, which is, I guess, frustrating, especially when in my other Minecraft series, I think I've said I've done like 2 pickaxes enchanted, and I got silk touch both times, and it wasn't even like it was silk touch. Oh shit. Yeah, you have to be quite careful sometimes. Hence, you just kind of have to leg it sometimes with the lava. I could possibly have avoided that, but we'll just because my pickaxe is so strong against netherrack that it what's that in the distance? I think that's just a like a thing. Because my pickaxe is like efficiency 4, it just demolishes netherrack to the point whereby it sounds like a machine gun. To be fair, it's not too bad against quartz either. It's actually like pretty good against obsidian as well, so that's always useful. So yeah, we'll just do a little bit of kind of scouting around, and you know, having a look around in the Nether. The Nether is kind of like the wild, isn't it? You know, like people turn around and say like out in the wild, you know, out in the forests, out in, you know, the mountains, or you know, wherever the wild is for you. You know, you have to respect it, and the Nether is very much like that. So you have to respect the Nether. It is quite beautiful. You can see, you know, you don't get things like this on the you know, on the upper world, but at the same time, is that cobble there? Interesting, because that wasn't me, was it? Interesting. Yeah, so you have to respect it. If you take it lightly or think that it's easy, you'll end up dying. And the thing about dying in the Nether is, number 1, you have to come all the way back to the Nether to get your stuff, and number 2, the most likely reason you've died is because you've fallen in lava, which means that you... This guy's sneaking. Oh, he disappeared. Okay. He does make a pretty horrendous noise, so I do apologise for that. Where is he? Whoa. I nearly got got him. Was it just me, or do you think I hit his fireball back to him there? It kind of looked a little bit like I did, but I don't know. Yeah, because you know, if you don't respect the Nether, it will just take everything you own. And obviously, most of the time, you want to go into the Nether, you know, quite well stocked in terms of your armour and stuff like that, and your weapons, and it can hurt if you lose all of that. And it's happened, you know, a few times to me. That's definitely another fortress, isn't it? That's not a... oh god, bloody hell, though, look. We're like miles away from it. We're gonna have to go across an entire, like... Okay, so let's light up this soul sand area. Yeah, I don't like the idea of going across on a bridge to the other side to reach that, because, well, I mean, look at that. That's scary as hell. But we found a nether fortress, and that's exactly why we were here. So, right. So, I'm actually going to do. Actually, I'll keep them on. I don't know why I did that lapis, it's because I was testing out stuff, I think. Just in case. We go and collect a load of netherrack. And I guess we'll head over. Now, netherrack is not ideal, is it? Because ideally what we want is something which is going to be blast protective, like cobble. But I didn't bring enough cobble to make a bridge that long. So that's a great sound, isn't it? There we go. So yeah, we're gonna have to kind of go across now. I suppose theoretically I could cook a load of it and make nether brick and then do that, but that would be an exceptionally long process. So what we're gonna have to do is be careful, which kind of goes without saying, and I'm probably gonna get a lot of cramp in my left hand. Now I'm gonna do it. Why can't I put something down there? Right. Why is it not letting me? There we go. It's weird. It wasn't letting me place it like this. There we go. We're away now. And then that's not a ghast, is it though? No. That's just the pigment. If we hear a ghast, we leg it. Because one hit from a ghast on this bridge and we're swimming in lava. And we've lost 34 levels. But that sometimes is what makes things fun, right? The risk reward. So the risk is high, but getting to a nether fortress is also a high reward ish. I mean, we could just die when we get there from too many places, but alright, let's have a little look. Okay, now it does look like it's just that one pillar, but I think it's going to lead on to a whole fortress. You usually don't just find one pillar in the middle of nowhere. And I'm not going to lie and say I'm not a little bit tense right now. You get that thing, don't you, where, you know, whenever you have to hold down something, you become very aware of your, in this case, my finger holding down left shift, because if I let that go, then we go down. So, okay, yeah, so we should be able to quite. Look who's come to play. This is, I mean, to be fair, I could have gone that way there. Well, we'll carry on, and then if we hear something, as I say, we run. hit something. Not looking back till I get across. Okay. Right. So, gas can blow up netherrack quite easily. I can't see him though. Eek. Maybe we should approach this from a more reasonable angle. Thing is that that's the quickest way, isn't it? I mean, what if I build? Oh wait, where'd I put the? God, I had a heart attack then. What if I build the portal here? Oh God. So it's not actually too slow, is it, for obsidian? It's just okay. We can. Where'd I put the flint still? There it is. I'm gonna leave it in there actually. Let's jump back through and see where we come out. Because I don't think we went too far. Now it might actually take me back to. Okay, we're like underground. In some ways that's good because I can get a load of cobble. Thank God it didn't put me in a wall or something like that. That would have been pretty bad. But yeah, I can get quite a lot of cobble now, and we can head back in and. To see what our coordinates are here. Oh God, right, yeah, we're quite far away. I mean, not like, my God, it's going to take me, 3 days to travel, but like a lot further than we were before, put it that way. So we've got a couple of stacks, right, let's go back in. The moment we come back out where we were. Yeah, good. Okay. So I'm going to start making it out of cobble. And again, if we hear the noise, we run. I don't think a ghast will blow up cobblestone, but you never know. I do wonder sometimes where they actually got like the noise from, forecasts and things like that. Like what possessed them to kind of make them sound like a strangled cat. But then again, when you think about it, all the monsters have quite weird sounds, I suppose, apart from the zombies. They're kind of, pretty standard zombie-esque. But like, and skeletons, I guess, just make the jungle of bones. But Endermen make obviously a horrific sound. Oh look, there's a wither skeleton there. That's actually pretty dangerous as well. Okay. Because actually I think they use swords, don't they? Kind of hoping they use swords. Anyway, we should be able to take him out with a bow. blazes. I took one out. Oh, double shot then. He's actually coming for us, isn't he? There's actually a blaze rod over there, isn't there? Oh no, there's a magma. That was way too far. There we go. What's he gonna do? Jump off? Is he, so we took care of a ghast. We need to kind of go this way. Was that the sound of a ghast, or was that the sound of a pigman? I do get confused between the two of them, to be fair. But we'll see. Oh, look at that little magma cube just jump off there. Alright, okay, so we've got another blaze. Okay, no problem. I mean, no one ever said this would be easy, did they? If I can get him so he's on my kind of cobble, that would be pretty useful. Where are you going underneath, buddy? That's it, on top. That's it. No. Damn you. How many arrows? I've got 22, so I've used about half of the arrows I had. If I can just get this to there, then I will be happy with that. One more, I think, across. Yeah, let's go this way now. The reason I'm doing it 3 wide is just because when we kind of finish it up, I will probably put sides on it, just just to make sure. Just to make sure it's all nice and safe. I've got enough cobble Wi-Fi to actually finish this up. Okay, that's no problem. There's a blaze rod there which I would like to get, but I'm not going to bust a gut. Okay, we got the blaze rod. Wow, okay. Oh great, now you're going to be playing at this. Oh my god, I jumped right into that. Yeah, take that. Oh no! Oh my god. I thought I'd actually fallen into lava then. Okay. Okay. I apologise if this is not the most relaxing video in the world. I didn't actually realise it would be quite this tense. I'm actually sweating here. But we did it. We're across, and there's another fortress. I don't really know why I'm collecting this quartz. Just trying to slow my heart rate down a little bit, I think. Let's eat something to get our hearts back. Okay, and let's make a little stairway up to the top here. Or just kind of, nerd pole up. So that was a case where auto jump nearly got me killed, because I was expecting it not to jump over there, you see. Eek. God, I don't like it. It's making me nervous just doing it. But I mean, honestly, the worst bit is over now, isn't it? Really, because that was the most dangerous bit that we just did. I don't think the fortress is actually going to be that bad, because once I get my armor and stuff like that, I'm pretty well decked out. Cool. Okay. So that, I mean, to be fair, I can't moan because even though we had to just make the Bridge of Doom there, it was we didn't die, and also I didn't expect to find a Nether fortress quite so quickly. I think we can still leave that there. Oh. 21 arrows. Our sword's still got a good charge on it. Just in case, we'll put that there. We'll of course put our shield back, I think. Okay. Let's go and explore a Nether fortress, everyone. Now, Nether fortresses obviously hold a delightful array of nasty monsters, but I fully believe that with the gear I've got and the fact that it's on easy, it shouldn't be much of an issue for us. Of course, sometimes things can happen. You can get stuck in a corner, or stuck by a spawner, and blazes can be real pains. But theoretically, as long as we're smart about it, we should be absolutely fine. I wouldn't mind finding a blaze spawner. Could be one up here, to be fair. Yes, there is. Because we need more blaze rods. It's gonna hurt. It is gonna hurt, but God, I'm on fire. But we need the rods, so how many did we get there? Just one. Wow, I did not expect that to happen. I did not expect 3 to come out at the same time. I'll try and sort them if possible so we can save our hey. Gotcha. Okay. Oh. And we do get 2, so that's 3 we've got. Can't even remember how many we actually need, to be completely honest with you. But I don't particularly want to try my luck, if that makes sense. I'm pretty sure you don't need more than 3. So let's go. Oh god, there's another spawner over there. Yeah, there's like, is that a, with a that's a skeleton, isn't it? Is it just a normal skeleton? I didn't know normal ones just spawned in the Nether. It's interesting. It gave me some arrows anyway. It's got 21 arrows. I should really get some of the other guys down here, shouldn't I, to give me a hand. Hey. That would be fantastic if we could make a why did the zombie pigman attack the thing? Do you know what I'm gonna do actually? I'm gonna see if there's can possibly get some no. I was hoping there might be some I'm gonna have to take auto jump off. No, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go back over and do that. Why can't I hit him? Yeah, gotcha. Okay, so that's another blaze rod. That's a wither skeleton. Oh dear, we've been withered. Okay, so blaze rod here. Hey, you, come over here. Yeah, come over here. Jump over here to me. Thank you. Okay, I can hear that. Yes, I hear you. Wow, actually works to block them. Okay, let's make a tactical retreat, as they say. Oh, great. Oh, gee. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, we got him. Oh, look at this, we got some ghast tears. Or a ghast tear, I should say. Alright, so we're going to make a tactical retreat back to the thing over here. I'm going to turn off auto jump because I will die. As much as I enjoy it, that will be an issue. But we got the blaze rods. Now then, where is it? Auto jump off. There we go. So we will no longer be able to. Yes. Okay, good. Just want to be stuck on soul sand. Ghasts. They're just the worst, aren't they? I think they were unloved as a child. I know you're there, Mr. Ghast. Okay, fine, he's not there. Anyway, where was I? Just putting stuff in here. Look at that, we got a ghast here. So, what I think I'll do is I'll finish the episode up there. We got to the Nether Fortress, we got the blaze rods, and what I'll do from now is I'll try and find my way back to my actual portal, because that'll be easier, I think, than trying to find my way back from there. Although that is useful in case we have to, you know, leg it back in case we get severely injured or something. And I'll see you guys next time. But that was a little bit scary, but a good adventure anyway, I think. So I'll see you next time.